Hey everyone, so for our social studies activity for this week, we're going to be looking at different Indigenous groups in Canada. But before we do that, I want you to think about how your identity is different from somebody else's. So in Canada, there are many different Indigenous groups. Remember, Indigenous peoples are the people who were here before the explorers. And just because they're all indigenous to this land doesn't mean that their cultures and their practices are all the same. I want you to think about yourself. So here is my identity chart. And I'm going to write down a list of things that define me for who I am. So for an example is I'm a teacher. I'm from Ottawa. I live in Hamilton. I have 2 dogs. I have a brother. I speak English and French. I love nature. I love art. So those are some examples there. So maybe if you were born in a different country, maybe if you speak a different language, I want you to come up with a list of all of the parts of your identity, all the parts that make you you. And then I want you to think about how that makes you different from somebody else. Okay, so your first task today is to come up with a list of parts of your identity, okay, just like that, and to submit it for me. The second part is I want you to choose an Indigenous group in Canada, and I posted a list with a big map of all the different groups you can choose from. And I want you to create an identity chart for that group, and there's some more information later in the lesson. Have fun, everyone. Thank you, and I hope you learned something new today.